friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into your person's honest feelings, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is Tarot of the Witch's Garden, and pile number two is Granny's Postcards Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both pile's messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the pile's messages do resonate. There is going to be an extended for this reading, so let's take a look at what you can expect in the extended. So we are going to be looking into what do they admire most about you, what worries them about this connection, what's holding them back from revealing their honest feelings to you, and we're also going to be doing some live shuffling and pulling out of some message cards for you. All right, so details for the extended is going to be there in the description box below. Now, please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow, subscribe, or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi, Pile 1. For those of you who chose Tarot of the Witch's Garden, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pile 1, your person's honest feelings. Let's take a look. The Page of Cups, Three of Swords, Fool, Devil, Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, Strength. Then we also have your oracle cards. We have Stargazer Lily with Surrender, Next Step, I Am Vibrant, Family, Yin. This could be a no contact and or separation situation between the two of you, but it doesn't have to be. Your person is thinking of possibilities that could happen between the two of you, and they're wondering if they're ready. It's kind of like they might be going through different situations or different scenarios in their mind, ranging from things working out between the two of you to heartbreak. And as they're going through these scenarios in their mind, like future possibilities, it's kind of like they're mentally and emotionally prepping themselves to be ready to give this connection a try or to take the next step between the two of you. I am feeling a little bit of uncertain energy, like I'm not sure whether I'm ready yet, but at the same time, I feel that if I continue being in this energy and constantly keep thinking and, trying different situations, trying to see which possibilities make me feel good, which possibilities make me feel bad. Am I ready to handle the good ones? Am I ready to handle even the ones that might not be working out for me? Is it worth the risk? Like, these are all the thoughts that I'm having at this point in time. And I feel like I'm tapping into your person's energy. I'm definitely tapping into your person's energy. I think that there is a long-term future possibility playing out in your person's mind about this situation, about this connection with you. Like I said, where you are with your person could be different. Like for some of you, it could be that you are in no contact and your person's thinking of various possibilities of either things working out between the two of you if they come forward, or even you saying no, or you both giving it a try and then things not working out. So the range of possibilities are actually helping your person feel ready of sorts for the best case scenario as well as the worst case scenario between the two of you. Their honest feelings at this point in time is that they're not sure. They're not sure if it can work out between the two of you. They're also not sure if they are going to be okay if they take this next step towards you and then it doesn't work out. Like if it works out, all good, you know, your person's going to be happy and it's going to be amazing. But there is also a possibility that it might not work out, right? Even if you both take the next step, the connection might not work out due to other circumstances, or even just could be internally as well. And so that by itself, your person is not sure. They're not getting a definite answer. Your person, first off, wants a definite answer. Like, is this actually going to work out if I take the next step towards my person? But at the same time, if it doesn't work out, your person's not ready to handle the weight of that at this point in time. So if their behavior seems a little bit withdrawn, or they're not really able to give you any definite picture for the future, it's because they're thinking a lot about it. And at this point in time, they're not completely certain of whether it will work out or not, and they need to go through that mental and emotional prep process so that they feel like, okay, even if things don't work out, I still want to take this step forward. Like that's the energy that your person is slowly getting to, but at this point in time, they're not there yet. I do feel that this person sees a long-term future with you, but even that long-term future, like there's a lot of fears associated with that. Like what if I see this future, but it doesn't actually happen like that, or something worse happens and we're like in a much worse situation than we currently are, or if I lose this connection completely, what happens then? So there's a lot of fears coming up to the surface at this point in time. There's also a lot of doubt, a lot of uncertainty. It's not that they don't want to take the next step with you. That clarification is coming. They do want to, and this person does see something long-term in this connection. They see the potential of it. I was called to correct that. But they also see the potential for things going very, very wrong. And at this point in time, they're not sure if they're ready to take the risk of pursuing the next step in this connection. Both of you could have just met, you could be in talking terms, maybe you could be in a situationship with this person. For some of you, yes, I am getting that there is absolutely no contact between the two of you, and your person's kind of playing around with the idea of reconciliation for the two of you. Overall, I do feel that there is a desire to take the next step in this connection towards you. So for some of you, it could be with you, but for others of you, I am getting it to be towards you. But they're not ready, and they know that they're not ready. This is coming from them. So internal feelings, if you feel like a little bit shaky energy from your person, that's the reason why. If you keep asking about the future and your person kind of gives vague answers, or they're not able to stabilize in their energy when it comes to talking about the future, yeah, this is the reason why. It's not that they don't desire. So I do feel that sometimes your person might catch themselves talking about the future, but at the same time, they might hold themselves back, or they might not spend too much time talking about it as well. They are thinking a lot about it, though. It's something that is heavy on their mind, but at this point in time, they're uncertain if they can handle the pain of things going wrong. Not that they're expecting things to go wrong, but if it does go wrong, then they at least need to be prepared for it. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through. I do feel that your person wants to have more courage within them. They do want to feel more secure about the future of this connection. And they feel that over time of playing out these different scenarios, it's possible that they will start feeling more ready about this connection. At least this is what is in their thought process. But overall, I do think that this person wants more, but just a lot of uncertain energy at this point in time. All right, let me get you one message or King of Cups. Yes. All right. So there are emotions coming through from your person. For some of you, I would go as far to say that this person does love you. They do have feelings for you. They do want something long-term with you, and that desire is strong within them. But I think that just the desire of things working out is so strong that actually it's an equal and opposite fear that your person's feeling. Like, what if I'm wrong about all this? What if I'm wrong in my thought process and things don't go the way that I'm hoping? Then it's just going to be much worse, and I'm going to end up so much hurt because so much pain because I was hoping for the best case scenario between the two of you. So I think that internally what's going on with your person is they're trying to manage their expectations. Like, there's an internal process going on where they're trying to manage their expectations while having hope, while planning for the future. So it's kind of like that sweet spot that your person's kind of shuffling into, or they're trying to step into that balanced energy so that they can take steps in this connection from a more mature standpoint, or at least that's their perspective on things. All right, so at this point in time, a little bit uncertain, but the desire is very, very strong, Pile 1. Okay, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. There is going to be an extended for this reading, so let's take a look at what you can expect in the extended. We'll look at what do they admire most about you, what worries them about this connection, what's holding them back from revealing their honest feelings to you, and then we're going to have some live shuffling and pulling out of some message cards. Right. Details for the extended is going to be there in the description box below if you'd like to take a look. My private readings are also open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Pile 1, take care. Trust your intuition. You'll always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye. Hi Pile 2, for those of you who chose Granny's Postcards Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Ready, Pile 2, your person's honest feelings. Let's get into it. The Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords, Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles. I also have the Oracle cards. We have Plumbago with Understanding. Plumbago connects you to the depths of your psyche and assists with your understanding of your shadow side. It is understanding that allows you to practice self-compassion and forgiveness and release feelings of shame, blame, guilt, and self-judgment that may hold power over you and prevent your growth. Yes. We have social pressure. I am extraordinary. We have empathy, and we have loyal heart. Okay, something's definitely gone down between the two of you. Maybe you could be in no contact, in separation, but there is a very deep desire on your person's end to communicate, and more importantly, I think to own up to some of the missteps that they may have made in this connection. For some of you, it could have been a verbal argument and maybe your person said something that they are not very proud of at this point in time, or there is a recognition that they did something that was misaligned in this connection and your person wants to come forward and apologize. For all of you, the theme is that something did not go right on your person's end, and they recognize it and they want to take responsibility for their actions. They feel it is the best way to go about this situation, and they're feeling this deep pull within them to, I guess, I feel like saying mature, like a mature way of handling this connection. In the past, your person may have avoided taking on responsibility for their action. Like they might have either blamed it on other people, blamed it on maybe frustrations of their work, blamed it on external societal conditioning as well. But now your person's kind of understanding that that needs to shift. Like, how much longer are they going to keep blaming everything else rather than looking inwards and taking responsibility for how they're showing up? Even if, yes, it might have been influenced by external circumstances, but at the same time, you know, it needs to be something that you accept within yourself and you take the time to work on it as well. I am also hearing this message, like, how much longer will I be able to blame my behavior on the trauma that I've experienced? It's time I step up. That's also one more thing. Another message is coming through is upbringing. You know, maybe your person might have faced a lot of difficulties while growing up, and that might be, you know, kind of showing up in how they show up today. Well, that might be showing up in how they show up. And your person's kind of thinking like, okay, well, how long can I keep blaming that? And, you know, how long do I keep reverting back? At some point, I need to grow up. At some point, I need to handle my wounds. I need to figure out what is stopping me from becoming a version of myself that I am proud of. Because I think that however your person has shown up in this connection, or however, whatever they did say, for some of you it's saying something, for some of you it's doing something in this connection, your person's not proud of it at all. And they're understanding that it has come from a place of them, you know, them needing to heal those wounds if they want to be a version of themselves that they can see in the mirror. It's not for you per se, Paltu, even though there is this feeling that, yes, I want to do better by my person, but it's more internal, which I feel is healthy. It's more that this is a version of themselves that they don't like at this point in time, or they're feeling misaligned and they no longer resonate with this version of themselves, and they want to grow, they want to evolve for themselves. The reason why I'm saying that this is healthy is because when you do it for someone else, all right, yes, the love that you have for the other person can keep you going, but the strongest motivation, the thing that actually sustains the most, is when you do it for yourself, you know? And so I feel like there is a certain power to that, and there is a certain motivation, there's a certain dedication, a level of dedication that comes through when you are doing it for yourself first. Yes, the secondary reasons could be other people, but if you only rely on doing it for someone else, chances are you might not be able to sustain that energy long term. Another reason that's coming through is when you do it for yourself, your reasons are going to be very, very unique to you, and that is what will keep helping you push through even the moments when you want to give up on this transformation or this evolution. So I would say it is healthy energy that your person's like in at this point in time, where they're focusing on themselves. They want to do better by you, yes, but it's also, they don't like the version of themselves that they're seeing in the mirror, and they want to do better by themselves. Your person does have feelings for you, and I would go as far to say that yes, this person does care very, very deeply for you. They do want to be a part of your life. They do want both of you to be together, and at the same time, they're understanding that their actions may not have necessarily communicated to you that you are important to them and that they do care about this connection. So it's also about stepping up and showing you what they truly feel. Overall, I feel like your person is wanting to shift their own energy first. All right, yes, they understand that it is going to shift the energy of the connection, but it's more internal, and they want to step into a version of themselves that they can look up to, they can be proud of, because right now they don't like this version of themselves. Probably reminds them of someone in their past that your person does not any more aligned with as well. And so it's kind of like, I don't want to be that person. I keep hearing that sentence in my mind. So it's like, I don't want to be that person. I want to be my own person. And this is like the version of myself that I have in my mind that I want to get to. I want to do it for myself, because I feel like every time your person behaves in a misaligned way, I think that it's been hurting them more than it has been hurting you. Like, yes, of course it has been hurting you. I'm not minimizing that, the impact of their actions, but they're realizing that not only are they hurt because they're hurting you, they're also just feeling a little bit of that shame and that embarrassment growing within them when they behave in a misaligned way. That by itself is pushing your person to be a more aligned version of themselves. They might be looking up to role models for inspiration. To me, it feels like maybe not people in their life. It might be more external, like your person might not have very good role models in their life. So they're looking externally, like probably people on social media, like, oh, that I want to be like that. I want to think like that person. I want to show up like that person. I want to be in that energy as well. So it's kind of like they're looking externally for what they want to be or how they want to show up, and your person's kind of using that as an inspiration at this point in time. So there's a little bit of an elevation going on in your person's energy, but overall I do feel that they are in this energy because they care about you, because they understand that their actions have been misaligned and it's hurting you and it's not serving this connection. And they also understand that it will keep being in that energy, like this connection will be stuck in that constant cycle of them hurting you and then you feeling pain until and unless they shift their energy. So right now it's kind of like, okay, well, I know what I have to do, but do I have it in me to get to that point? Or it's more about, well, yes, I know where I need to get to, but can I do it? You know, that's more of the energy your person is in at this point in time. So their honest feelings towards you are that they know that the version of themselves that they are showing up right now is misaligned. And there's a deep desire to shift that and to be a version of themselves that they are proud of. That's also what I'm hearing. Like I said, your person could be like maybe looking up to someone, seems far away, the energy, but it's kind of like they aspire to be that version of themselves. Page of Cups, yes. I would expect communication from your person, more of maybe an apology or maybe a small message to show you that they do care about you. I don't know if your person is going to tell you what they are feeling, like, you know, to evolve, to become a better version of themselves, for the reason that they're not sure at this point in time whether they can or cannot do it. So they might not be able to express that to you, but it looks like they will come in with some kind of an apology, or they might just give you a tiny hint that, hey, I'm working on this, or I'm you know, I have this in my mind and it's something that I'm conscious about. For others of you, you could be in no contact, you could be in separation from your person. I would expect some kind of communication where your person either checks in with you or might just start talking to you about what happened and take responsibility for their action. Doesn't seem to be too big of a gesture. I think that your person doesn't want to make a big deal out of it, but at the same time, I think that they do want to communicate that they are sorry, but your person feels like they need to shift their energy in order to even come forward for an apology. So that's the message that's coming through. It might take a bit of time, though. The energy does feel a bit fast moving on your end, Paltu. So I would expect communication, but just after a short while of your person kind of at least starting to be comfortable in the idea that they can shift their energy, they can, you know, make good choices that are aligned for them, and they can show up as a version of themselves that they feel good about, okay? So this is where I will leave you for today, Paltu. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. There is going to be an extended for this reading, so let's take a look at what you can expect in today's extended. So the first question that we're going to be looking into is, what do they admire most about you? What worries them about this connection? What's holding them back from revealing their honest feelings to you? And then we're going to be pulling out some message cards as well. There's going to be live shuffling for that. Details for the extended is going to be there in the description box below. My private readings are also open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Alrighty, pile two, trust your intuition. You always have free will. Take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.